versus Rob Wallace.
Three minutes. You can't expect somebody like me to say anything in 3 minutes. Let me say this. Brian, I'm going to give you another P. It's principle. Principle. This issue is going to be determined on principles, or it should be. And the principle it should be determined upon, Brian, is another P. Property. When you take somebody else's property, you should suffer for it.
That's right.
You see, I've stood in courts of this state for the last 20 years, and I say, when you do something wrong, you're going to jail for it. You take somebody's property that isn't yours, you're going to jail for it. It's a principle. You don't take what doesn't belong to you. Senator Kerr said to raise a family, you need land, remember it? Wood, remember Jim Bearberry? Land, wood, and what?
Water!
U.S. Pastor comes in his 1 Corinthians 13. It says in these three things: abide, faith, hope, and love, and the greatest of these is what? Land, wood, and water, and the greatest of these is water. Because if you don't have water, BJ, the trees won't grow, and you won't have wood. And if you don't have water, the land looks like a desert. Go to West Texas and ask. They know. They know what they're facing. That's why they're trying to take ours. And we must say no.
All right! Woo!
It's simple. It's what's right and what's wrong. What they're trying to do is wrong. We need to tell not just 12,000 voices to stand up and say it, not just 50,000 voices to stand up and say it, General. We need every voice in Oklahoma saying it, Senator. We need every voice in Oklahoma saying it's wrong, it must stop now, it's our water, leave it alone. And Senator, you're right. If they want it, they can come here to get it.
All right!
You know, the reality is that without infrastructure, commerce doesn't flow. Without infrastructure, you can't have jobs. Well, guess what? It's cheaper to move the water down the street than it is across the state. It's cheaper to move the water down the road than it is across the Red River into Texas. It's cheaper to build buildings. It's cheaper to build factories. It's cheaper to bring your business here where our people are employed using our resource, the water in southeast Oklahoma. It should stay